Me looking up at the night sky towards the vast stars knowing I'll never explore them. When you realize next year is only 2 months away. Me leaving my house at 8:15 hoping that I make it to work by 8. AI models after answering 1 + 1 = 3. When you finish a great video game, now I have to face stupid reality again. Me when I tell a joke to a girl, lol = okay, LMAO = okay maybe, ha 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 = chuckle, ha 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 = actual laughing. Nvidia's market cap is now greater than the GDP of every country in the world, except US and China. This is fine. When your boss thanks you for staying late to work but you were just looking at memes and lost track of time. When they doubt you Google it and suddenly realize you were right all along. Me, positive self-image I built after years of insecurity, balding at 18. Will officially be released from prison in May 2028, announcing it like the next Avengers movie. I'm crying. Challenges in 2015. Ice Bucket Challenge. Keep your snap streak alive. Upload a perfect 6-second Vine. Challenges in 2025. Keep a job AI can't replace. Afford a burrito without financing it. Buy a house to live in. I tell MFs I'm good, cause what the F they gon' do if I'm not? Chocolate, peanut butter cups, lollipops, gummies, caramels, sour candies, candy corn. I have been so stressed about getting my shit together that I haven't gotten any of my shit together. I should lock the F in. Half an hour passes. I should lock the F in. Half an hour passes. I should lock the F in. Half an hour passes. I should. 10 PM. Welp, it's too late to lock the F and we'll go to bed and try again tomorrow. Spends 3 more hours awake. My mom sharing a photo of missing cat from Los Angeles in case it somehow shows up in New York. When the loading screen takes a little longer and you're suddenly thinking about your life. Government, increased taxes, healthcare, children's education. How aliens in movies see the earth. How the aliens in War of the Worlds see the earth. They laugh at your joke in the meeting. You get a reputation as the funny guy at work. Working 40 hours made me realize why my dad emotionally neglected me as a child. When the robber who just splattered my wife's and kids' faces all over the living room tries to take my PS5 on the way out. How do you say 87? French, Danish, Abraham Lincoln. Me describing to my countryside MAGA mom what kind of friends I have met in the big city. Pikachu's evolution, Tumblr's evolution. No matter how kind you are, German kids are kinder. Me who understands the joke, Mr. Worldwide. When you see a pretty girl but then remember how you look. My brain after small talk, we survived, barely, don't ever effing do that again. How to tell you're an adult. Everything hurts. Everything feels like a chore. You have a favorite spatula. You're always annoyed. College students look like 12-year-olds. Comfort comes before style. You would rather sleep than go out. You gain 30 pounds overnight. I have decided to stop trying to change myself and instead deliberately lean into being too much. Rest of my clothes. My socks. When you see your game looks way clearer without motion blur. When you realized your skincare is clearing your bank account instead of your skin. You're so quiet, you should talk more. Gets ignored. Gets interrupted. Gets talked over. No one pays attention. No one cares. Never again. School bus. Night's prison. Mom, look at this funny video. My mom. How can I be broke in December and it's still October? Thanksgiving and Christmas need to slow down. I only got $3. I like to think a lot of people have created strong lifelong bonds with each other over a mutual hatred of me. Whenever you're feeling sad, just remember Lupin's wise words. Eat, you'll feel better. When you just got comfortable and your mom yells for you to do something. China now regulates influencers. Only those with university degrees or verified credentials can discuss professional topics such as medicine, finance, education and health. 9-year-old me waiting for an A whooping after making my dad's phone say enter PUK code. 10-year-old me, I'm never gonna be those boring adults always in a bad mood. Me today. I see a monkey. I'm at Mississippi. People can't use you if you're useless. Girls, I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Boys, thank you for everything. I don't know how to describe it, but 72 degrees with the heat on and 72 degrees with the AC on are two totally different temperatures. ChatGPT kids would never understand the feeling of writing last-minute essay with the words just flowing out of your A because your career is on the line. I'm going to be a nurse for Halloween. I told my psychiatrist that I have been hearing voices in my head. He told me that I don't have a psychiatrist. When I lost 7 rounds of I was a scooter. It's hilarious and awesome that we invented telephones, used them for 100 years and then collectively decided they were awkward and stressful and we just wanted to send very fast letters instead. Dopamine. The little dopamine hits you occasionally give yourself just to make it through another day. Me telling my friends to stop being scared and make a move because you only live once. I would never make the move. Me just trying to make rice. Wash it. Don't wash it. When you smell that one co-worker's walk by wind. Me in high school. Why am I spending an hour a day learning about a subject that won't help me in real life? Me now. Oh boy, a new episode of my podcast about dolphin social hierarchies. Are you taking me to the hospital? No sir, you need top medical experts. We are taking you to the comments section. What I would say to my younger self if I ever got the chance to time travel. You're really cool. Introverts be like, wow, the weather is perfect today. How to double your money. Thank me later. Burger, $14.99. Draft beer, $6.49. Tax, $2.36. Service fee, $2. 15% tip, $3.32. Grand total, $29.16. Me trying to explain to my cat why he can't have any more treats. My cat. The job description. The job. Date, you shouldn't be using a straw. Me, I know it's bad for the environment. Date, it's just a weird way to eat spaghetti. Do you ever scare the F out of yourself for no reason? Like I'll be walking with my phone and keys in my pocket and suddenly I can't feel them. Now I'm planning my whole new life without possessions. Then I touch the other pocket. When you finish Duolingo and finally work up the courage to talk to native speakers for your baby to eat. She thinks you want to, baby. I find the lack of spooky memes disturbing. I like your brother. I like your sister. Me after saying that's G forgetting what generation I live in. Me having a great time with my friends. 11 missed calls from mom. Firearm or something. I don't know, I'm not American. This game looks. It's buggy, unplayable for most of the time, and don't even get me started with the microtransactions. More like skill issue. Try me B. If both basketball teams just worked together they could score so many more points. Oh, so now Nintendo wants us to buy their old games. Now. The joke is RAC, isn't it? I'm going to look it up and it's going to be RAC. It's a strong possibility. My trying to block a post Taco Bell fart in an elevator that I know will be a putrid ripper. Growing up, Sesame Street taught me the importance of education, empathy and kindness. Bugs Bunny on the other hand taught me that revenge on my enemies should be quick, clever and brutal. So kids, I'm your new chemistry teacher, F. Finally gets my life together, life. Parenting in 1995. Kids, something horrible has happened. Parenting in 2025. Kids, everything horrible has happened. Everything or person I don't like is pure evil and the end of the world. Being super dramatic and constantly using hyperbole actually makes people ignore you. They got an AI to play Tetris with the goal of surviving for as long as possible. It paused the game. December 26th, the mid-1990s. My dad put in an ad in the local newspaper to remove your Christmas tree for free. He added his friend's number for contact 24/7. Well, I just wanna say that I'm a huge fan. Past self, present self, future self. I think they accidentally gave me pumpkin distraughts, pumpkin delights. Grizzly Bear Conflict Manager. Sure, I have a few questions. Just wondering what happened to the last person in this role. After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship and he responded, "It's been great, hope you have a good one." And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. Trying to stay awake at my desk after lunch. MFs would tap your other shoulder and start looking like this. There's literally nobody else around. Who knew foxhole could mean more than one thing? Me seeing helicopter hovering around my home cause that's the only entertainment I had before internet. People with good singing voices should not be allowed to do karaoke. Sorry, but it is not fun watching you do a little Star Search performance. I'm here to see drunk Keith fight for his life through living on a prayer as God intended.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.